Hey guys, so we're back with the iHeart Fall series. If you enjoyed this video and you're excited for the entire fall series, make sure you give the video a big thumbs up. I'm also going to be having a mini giveaway in every single fall episode for the rest of the year, so definitely check the info box and the comment section to find out how you can enter. Alright, so first up, I'm going to show you guys how I made this super simple wreath. I was actually inspired by this gorgeous wreath that I saw at HomeGoods that cost $179. So the first thing you're going to need is a wreath of your choice. Don't forget something to hang it with. For the base of my wreath, I'm actually using hydrangeas. I used really fall themed colors, but I also wanted an accent color, so I picked light pink, of course. So I also added 2 of these really pretty branches, and you guys will see how I use these in a little bit. And then I went in with some accent pieces, and these are, you can have so much fun with these. I decided to incorporate a little bit of burlap and some pumpkins, any fall related items that you guys want to add to your wreath. Have fun with this. This is the beauty of making your own. I would also recommend some wire cutters. I got this kit from Hobby Lobby. Everything I showed you guys I ended up getting for around $50. Everything was either on sale or I had coupons. So I went ahead and kind of laid everything out and just kind of decided how I wanted everything placed before I secured everything. And I decided to let some of that brown show because I felt like it just tied the whole thing together. And I made sure to kind of keep the pinks towards the bottom and then the darker colors at the top. And then so I wouldn't forget how everything was laid out. I took a picture of it so I could reference it later on. And the assembly part is so simple. I started by adding the little bushy parts first at each end. They kind of like flare out, so it gives it that really pretty whimsical look that I was going for. And then when I put the wire through it, I just kind of bend it in different directions on the opposite side, and this is what makes it stay in place. And then, as I said, the base of the entire wreath was hydrangeas, and that's what kind of filled up the whole wreath. And then the last part is just adding the little accent pieces wherever you want them. I put the pumpkins at the very top and then the little baby flowers at the very bottom. And it kind of just looked like it was growing, you know, like all of this was coming out of a vine, which is the look that I was going for. Also, before you put it in its permanent home, I would kind of just look at it up against the door inside of your house. You can kind of make sure that it's all evenly distributed and it's full in all the places you want it to be full. I did end up having to kind of switch some things around to make it look a little bit more balanced, which I'm glad I did because once we went outside, you guys will see I did have a little bit of trouble reaching the door hook, so I did have to tie some string around it and then have my husband hang it up for me. So every fall season, I like to set up my coffee station, and this year I wanted to do something cute and something a little bit personal, so I made this little sign out of wood and nails, and it's a really good way to upcycle things that you already have laying around the house. So I had this little chalkboard that I picked up from the dollar section at Target a while back, and I went ahead and just painted it whatever color I wanted. I painted it white, and then I printed out a picture of a coffee cup because that's the shape that I wanted to use as my base. And then I got some nails and just outlined that drawing. And this is gonna be the base that we use to string everything through. So you are gonna need any string of your color of choice. Once I completely outlined the coffee cup, I went ahead and just tore the piece of paper off, and now I'm ready to start with my string art. There is no method to the madness when it comes to the string art. The messier, the better, I find. So I just kind of picked a point, started there, and then just kind of started zigzagging the string all over the place. And then at the very end, I just kind of outlined the shape of the coffee mug to give it more definition. And you can pick any color of string that you want. At the very end, you guys will see that I decided to paint the chalkboard blue because the white was kind of getting washed up against our kitchen counters, which also made the string pop a lot more. So now we're gonna make it look like there's a bouquet of flowers coming out of the coffee cup. So this part you can also have fun with. You can incorporate some fall colors. I went ahead and took some of that leftover stem from the flowers that we used earlier. I painted it gold, and ultimately I decided on pink roses as my flower of choice. And I just think it looks so cute, and you can have so much fun with this. You could also switch out the color of the flowers as you switch out the seasons, and it just adds a little something special to your coffee station. So this last DIY is actually my favorite, and it's also kind of upcycling whatever you already own. So I have this white throw blanket, and I found these really pretty white fluffy ornaments from Hobby Lobby, and everything, all their Christmas decor is 50% off right now. So these were 50% off, and they do have these in several different sizes. I got the largest size, and then I just got some white thread and needle and just added these to all the corners, and then also a few in between. So yeah, like I said, this one is super, super simple, and it took me about 30 minutes to sew all these little balls in place. But I will warn you guys, these little fuzzy balls are very popular with the pets. So I absolutely love the way that it looks. It just looks so playful, and it's appropriate for fall and winter time. I think it would also be a really fun idea to add these to your pillows, especially the smaller sizes. Every year I like to change up the console table for the season. So this year I did something a little bit different than last year. I definitely wanted to have a candy dish because I found this really pretty fall leaf at Hobby Lobby. I filled it up with some Hershey's Kisses. I used the gold and orange wrappers because I thought the colors were very fall.
The leaves are turning brown. I'm still looking for you.
So I went through a few different setups. This one I included flowers, and then I also included this really pretty pumpkin, but I thought it looked a little bit too busy, so I got rid of the flowers and instead I added this gold bowl to it, kind of like as a catch-it-all bowl. Aside from changing out the kitchen towels into more fall appropriate ones, I also went ahead and set up our island. You guys may remember these leaf placemats that I hauled recently from Hobby Lobby. And I decided to put the flower arrangement that I picked up from Home Goods on the island. I think it looks really beautiful, and it ties in all those golds, and it makes it feel super, super cozy. So those are my fall DIY and decorations. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't watched the rest of the fall videos, I will leave them linked down below for you guys. And if this is your first time watching my videos, I hope you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're notified of the next fall video. And I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.